Hello and welcome to somebody else's farm. This is not actually my house. My family and I, we clean our local church. So that's what I'm doing today. And I just wanted to talk kind of briefly about how to deal with crippling anxiety in light of recent world events we say recent world events, but even if you watch this video in 5 years, or even if I made this video 5 years ago, this would still be applicable because there's always something crazy going on, whether that's in your personal life or whether that's in the world or whatever. So it's just a little trick that I should have learned a long time ago that I did not. And that is just praying without ceasing, which I know sounds very, very simple, but let me show you like the practical application of that. That is a verse. I'm a preacher's kid. And so I literally have heard that verse like my entire life. And until last summer, I had a pretty intense stressor in my life. I had a couple friends that were in a relationship, and there were many times that I didn't know if it was going to work out. I kind of thought that things were going to blow up, and I was just like super nervous about it. And I was just like allowing a lot of that anxiety to eat me up, and like I was literally thinking about it all the time. Pretty sure I was even having dreams about it, which to me that's like a big sign that I'm super stressed out about something, is if I'm having dreams about it. Anyway, about midway through this kind of stressful season, I just literally began praying for them as a couple every single time I would think about them. So I wouldn't allow my brain to get to the, what if they break up, or what if they stay together, or whatever, like the stressful phase. I wouldn't even let my brain do that. Like I would just literally immediately pray for them. Lord, be with so-and-so and so-and-so. And within a couple of days, and I'm not kidding, of me starting this, I stopped being stressed out. And I stopped thinking about them as often as I had been, because it had been like an all-consuming thought for a very long time. And I realized at this moment, and you can fact check me here, send me a message, comment, or whatever. I realized in this moment that either the enemy was bringing them to my mind just so I would be stressed out, or the Lord was bringing them to my mind so that I could pray for them. Either way, if the anxiety that the enemy was trying to give me was leading me to pray, then he is going to stop giving me anxiety if I'm responding to it in that way, because he doesn't want me to pray, right? The enemy doesn't want us to rely on the Lord. He doesn't want us to trust God. So if we are responding to the attacks of the enemy in prayer, he's going to stop attacking us. Sometimes, not all the time, because sometimes the enemy just really likes smashing our lives up and whatever. But at least in that circumstance, I literally found that to be true. Hang on, let me find my dustpan. Anyway, so right now I'm kind of stressed out just about some certain things that I've been reading on the news. Just things that are like completely out of my control. I mean, like national news, world news kind of things. And it's like, I live in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. Like, some freaky stuff has happened in my community, but really ultimately even that freaky stuff is like out of my control. And so I'm just thinking, like, what if, as Christians, in light of all this anxiousness and all of this craziness, what if we literally just stopped and prayed every single time one of those news articles pops up on our feed, or every single time somebody comes to us with, oh, did you hear who got elected, or oh, did you hear, who shot so-and-so, or whatever. It's like, what if every single time that happened, we prayed for the salvation of non-Christians, we prayed for the Lord's will to be done, and we prayed for ourselves and our communities to have our daily bread given to us. So like we prayed for our own provision, for our family's provision, we prayed for our nation's salvation, and just totally flipped those attacks of the enemy right on their heads. And I just think that would be beautiful. So I was cleaning over there on the other side of the house, and I was like, I am gonna stop thinking about this event that got me stressed the heck out, and I'm just gonna pray for the person involved. And so I did. Like, I was just praying that this person would come to faith in Christ. Like, I don't even know the guy's name, but I'm praying for him to come to faith in Christ, because that would be crazy and amazing. And anyway, and so my logic is, if the Lord is bringing this person to my mind, then I need to respond in prayer. If the enemy's bringing this person to my mind, then I also need to respond in prayer, because then chances are the enemy's going to start bringing this person to my mind. So anyway, that was just a quick little cleaning break for me, and I need to get back at it because I have to mop, and then we're leaving town. So anyway, I hope you have a very wonderful week, and I hope that you can also begin to incorporate prayer into your life instead of giving into anxiety. God bless.